Is their love truly over, or was it all just a rumor? When whispers of a breakup between Lee Jong Suk and Do began swirling through the entertainment world, fans were left heartbroken and confused. But just when the rumors reached a boiling point, Lee Jong Suk made a quiet, secret move that turned everything upside down. And now, his agency has spoken. Let's dive into the full story with Red Carpet revealed. Right now, the past month has been an emotional whirlwind for fans of Lee Jong Suk and Do, Korea's most beloved yet fiercely private celebrity couple. What began as a quiet lull in public appearances quickly spiraled into a firestorm of speculation. The nation watched, breath held, as whispers of heartbreak, unspoken tension, and quiet tears threatened to unravel what had felt like the most genuine, grounded romance in K-entertainment. And yet, as the world braced for the worst, Lee Jong Suk made a move so subtle, so achingly personal, that it brought the entire rumor mill to a crashing halt. But let's rewind. The silence that sparked the storm. It started innocently enough. Do and Lee Jong Suk hadn't been seen together in public since a brief encounter during an awards ceremony several months ago. Their Instagram feeds, once sprinkled with discreet nods to one another, matching book quotes, shared backgrounds, even synchronized song lyrics, went noticeably cold. Soon, fan accounts began dissecting his somber tone during a recent fan meet. A single tear during a ballad performance. A cryptic message scribbled into the sleeve of her album. Some distances aren't measured in miles. Was it a breakup message? A quiet goodbye? The press took the bait. Headlines exploded. Do and Lee Jong Suk, trouble in paradise. Insiders claim distance and schedules have torn them apart. Breakup confirmed? Sources say they haven't spoken in weeks. The silence from both camps was deafening. A whisper that roared. Then, on a rainy Saturday afternoon, something remarkable happened. Lee Jong Suk appeared, alone, at a private industry event, the kind rarely covered by press but attended by Korea's elite creatives. No red carpet, no flashing lights, just calm formality. He wore a classic black suit. No jewelry. No extravagance. But what captured everyone's attention wasn't what he wore, it was what he brought. In his hands was a carefully wrapped parcel, an out-of-print copy of Do's poetry book, A Flower Blooms in Silence, a personal, emotionally raw collection she had published under a pseudonym before her mainstream fame. The book had long been out of circulation. It was rumored only a handful of copies still existed. Jong Suk gifted it, quietly, to the event host with one soft remark. This book reminds me of someone I still believe in. Word spread like wildfire. Was it a message to? A signal to fans? Or a final love letter in disguise? Social media lit up with theories, breakdowns, and frame-by-frame analyses of that moment. Some cried. Some doubted. But most simply held their breath. Official confirmation that shook everyone. The very next morning, Lee Jong Suk's agency, Hi-Zium Studio, released a statement that stunned the public. Lee Jong Suk and Do have not broken up. The recent rumors are baseless. While both artists have been busy with individual projects, they remain in a supportive and close relationship. Respect their privacy. The effect was immediate and explosive. Fans who had mourned the supposed end of Korea's favorite love story now rejoiced. The internet turned from sorrow to celebration. Hashtags like #JongYes-Still-Strong, #Gesture of Love, and #Poetry Never Lies topped trending charts across Korea, Japan, and Southeast Asia. In the curtain, what really happened? According to close insiders, Lee Jong Suk had been waiting for the right moment to make his stance clear, not through press conferences or reactive posts, but through something that held personal meaning. Suk never wanted to turn their love into a performance, one confidant revealed. But he also knew that it was someone who listens not to noise, but to sincerity. That book wasn't a gift to the public. It was a message only she would truly understand. The same source confirmed that it did, in fact. A private note days before the event, allegedly a handwritten letter from Jong Suk referencing one of the poems from her book. The line, "Even if the world forgets you, I never will." It's no secret that fame comes with a cost. For Lee Jong Suk and Do, two titans of Korean entertainment, that cost has been steep. The constant scrutiny, the relentless speculation, and the inability to love freely without judgment from millions of strangers. Their relationship isn't born out of convenience or media strategy. It was born out of history, long before fans even suspected it. Quiet admiration turned into private affection. Two artists, both shaped by loneliness, perfectionism, and a longing for quiet in a world of noise. Something profoundly healing in one another. They don't need to show off. They don't need to prove anything, says a music producer who worked with it during the early days of their rumored courtship. He would come to the studio sometimes, not to interfere, but just to wait quietly. He respected her space. It's the kind of love that lasts. And yet, when you live in the spotlight, even silence can be weaponized. The toll of the rumors. The past month has not only shaken fans, it has shaken the couple themselves. According to those close to them, the rumors of a breakup were more than just gossip. They became a daily emotional battle. He reportedly pulled out of several casual public engagements, while Lee Jong Suk was said to have avoided media interviews, fearing misinterpretation of his words. Of course it hurt them, says a former stylist from U's team. They aren't made of stone. Imagine being deeply in love, but hearing every day that the world thinks you're over. Imagine having to pretend you're okay while the internet picks apart your silence. Some claim the couple even discussed taking a long break, not from each other, but from the public eye entirely. They didn't want their love story to become a reality show. One friend stated, "It's sacred to them." The power of a single object. It may seem unbelievable that a simple book could cause such a cultural ripple, but in the world of Yu and Lee Jong Suk, symbols are everything. Fans are now revisiting old interactions through a new lens. Moment in an interview when Jong Suk referenced a woman who writes like a river. The song is sang live last year, through the night, in which she paused just long enough on the line, "I miss you," to spark theories. And now, the poetry book. Not a coincidence. Not an accident. Message, quiet, unmistakable, and devastatingly romantic. Inner world, waiting, watching, feeling. Though she hasn't spoken publicly, U's close friends paint a picture of a woman who has always preferred reflection over reaction. She's deeply sensitive. As a choreographer who's worked on multiple concert tours with her, she doesn't respond to drama, she absorbs. She writes. She feels deeply and lets time shape her words. Sources reveal that U was aware of Lee Jong Suk's gesture before the public. She had reportedly received a photo of the book before he brought it to the event, with one line circled in red ink, "Even when love hides, it still watches." She cried when she saw it, the insider shares. Not because she was sad, but because she knew he still understood her in ways no one else could. What fans are hoping for now. The relationship now confirmed to be intact. Fans around the world are breathing a collective sigh of relief, and daring to hope for more. Many are speculating about a possible collaboration, something the couple has never attempted publicly. Could it be a surprise duet? A cameo in each other's work? A subtle tribute in lyrics or scenes? A popular theory suggests that his upcoming summer concert may include an unreleased song, rumored to be written about Jong Suk during their quiet months apart. She doesn't need to say his name, one fan posted online. "No, it's him. We always know." Meanwhile, fans of Lee Jong Suk are watching his upcoming drama for signs, little moments of expression, borrowed lines of dialogue. It might echo his personal experience. His tendency to pour emotional truth into his characters has only heightened expectations. Not just a couple, a symbol. Many. Lee Jong Suk and U represent something bigger than a love story. They symbolize hope, that even in an era of performative romance and fleeting fame, there can still be something real, something quietly powerful, something sacred. Love isn't loud. It isn't flashy, but it is resilient, and perhaps that's what makes it worth rooting for. Final words, whispers that echo. At the end of the day, this isn't just a story about a celebrity couple denying rumors. It's about two artists choosing intimacy over image, vulnerability over validation. It's about reminding the world that not all relationships are meant for public consumption, and that some of the strongest connections are the ones that refuse to be shouted, but instead are lived, felt, and remembered. Didn't need a press tour. They didn't need a couple shoot. All it took was a poetry book. A private gesture. Agency's quiet confirmation to remind the world. Lee Jong Suk and U are still writing their love story. And for now, we're just lucky to be reading the